We'll start out with the pledge. Please rise and move back. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You can put your phones on silent, especially me. All right, we had the minutes from the previous meeting. Had a chance to read them.
I will make a motion that we adopt the minutes as read.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
And we have the bills. Is there anything outstanding on?
I reviewed them for a bit there while we were waiting. I don't see anything on there. So if you're good with it, I'll make a motion.
And I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
The subdivision speed limit data.
They haven't put
Haven't
those up
been
yet.
pushed anything yet. And the annual financial report for us to just sign.
Yeah, I gave you the copy last
Last
week.
week we
Yep.
reviewed that. So I'll make a motion that we accept the AFR as presented.
All second. All in favor?
Aye.
For the streamlined meeting tonight. Everyone out there, Terry Brindley is retiring. Here's, you can see the post on Facebook if you want.
He loves that.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, very much so. You're just as much part of the town as any of us that are on council or have been for a long time. We've been through quite a few of them, so. 18 years of it with me. So, yeah, it's a long time.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. We'll move on to reports. Y'all have any reports tonight? Give us.
Drew, do you have any?
No. Good. Randy?
I don't have anything, but Cody has asked for the police department if he could put in a grant with the V.B. Social County Foundation for a radar, like a handheld radar gun.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
No,
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, he's gonna put that grant in, so he just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
it's
for
okay.
sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, anything we can help get help on.
100%.
I think it's around $1,500 to $1,800.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I have no idea.
We got our funds approved, and we're just waiting on the money for the community crossings grant, so we get that finished.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Done, awarded, just waiting on the inbound match.
You have anything else?
No, I'm good.
I do have something I just want to bring up. We're kind of busting at the seams of the town as far as equipment goes and stuff. I mean, we've saved, over $100,000 over the past 2 or 3 years in outsourcing stuff. But the process of doing that was accumulating a lot of equipment. Our all-season equipment is becoming a storage issue. We don't want to put anything outside, so we're kind of overwhelmed with all the equipment. Well, just in general stuff that we've got. So I want to start pursuing the potentially building or purchasing and or having put up some type of a structure. Recommend maybe a hoop type structure or something. I would like to pursue that being put at the 7-up lot. In my opinion, if you build a building like that for off-seasonal storage, say you get it 60 by 100 or 60 by 80, whatever it is, as if it was positioned correctly, you could always add on to that building continually until, it was, for a little less money, for financial purposes in the future. But they're storing, the mowers aren't that big a deal until it gets time where the water comes up and we've got everything out of those buildings, and we're really busting the seams. But the spreaders, the snow plows, the trailer, I mean, it's the leaf machine's a big one. that the chipper, I mean, they need shop room as well. And in all fairness, it's just a storage facility, all we've got now, storage facility. I was able to reorganize all the wine festival stuff, and we got some storage that they've been utilizing over at the wine festival building behind them now, but we're getting ready to start going into the season where I'm gonna move some of that stuff next week, so, we're looking at that. So anyway, I want to start exploring that, and I know there's grant options available, what do we've got available. I don't think it's something we have to put a floor in right now, or anything like that, just simply get the structure up with the ends on it, and see what we can do as far as.
You're just gonna have it like three-sided, open on it.
Yeah, it would be a, hoop type structure, in my opinion, that seems to be the most economical way to do it. And then you just close the two ends on that, but one end you can just simply take loose and move as you add it on to the building. We'll probably consider a drive-through in that position, so you can drive all the way through the thing. But anyway, we store stuff up there anyway right now, and I think that that's probably, we need room, we're out of room. I mean, everyone, we're representatives from all three departments here right now, and everyone's checking their ideas, we're out of room.
You're out of room. Bottom line.
Yeah, even if you gravel line the base of it for now,
Yeah, I'd at least do that.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you've already got, a solid base to start with over there, just get it and, put some
We
gravel.
still want to leave enough room for us to do the dumpster.
Oh, yeah, this is just, I would put it on the far right side, just, pending whatever the code requirements on the setbacks of the lines over there are, push it as far to the right and back as you can. And, just so that you can utilize it. But anyway, I think that's something we really need to consider. We're just,
I'm fine with that. I think
we're out of that.
Yeah.
And then upcoming project, we're getting ready to do, and again, this compound's a problem, but the fountains coming in next month with the foam.
There's whenever we get the craft area ready, the footers and stuff like that.
Right, so that's something we gotta keep in the back of our mind, we've got they're gonna send us over a spec sheet on that, so we gotta keep in mind that there's gonna be guys over there, equipment working on that, the old fountain's gotta come out, and, we're probably gonna take some bids on the electric, because we need to start to upgrade that electric, in my opinion, in conjunction with, in coordination with asking the Historic Society, I'd like to, see the electric there is upgraded to the point where, there's at least 100 amp service or bigger there. So if there were lights, Christmas lights or whatever that want to be put up, I think that would probably be the future place for that. And if you, for a minimal cost to go from 100 to 200 amp service, and then bring the point out of that, I think while you're there doing it, you're just talking about a few $100. In all fairness, I'd like to look at that while we're going through that project, because that project's getting ready to happen. They're not going to hold up in forever. We got to get it done.
So are we gonna have to store it till we put it in place, or are we
No,
gonna be able to
they'll
work it
go
out?
over everything. We gotta set it with concrete,
Yeah.
around it.
Okay. Sounds good. I mean, I have now, since we're in there working on it, we might as well go ahead and upgrade it.
That's what I'm thinking, it's, for the minimal cost, and a lot of it's gonna be in concrete, it will look better than what it does, it needs to be properly done.
I think Alan said that they threw more rocks and beams should they get in on the bottom structure.
Yeah, that thing's, you can't even take it, there's the rebar show, it's not, you can't even move it, there's no, I can't believe it's still standing there. But anyway, we've got the open box, we did that last year, that's done and over, we just need to get the infrastructure in place. My point being that we need to upgrade the infrastructure as we're going through this, for something in the future, make sure it's done right, is my biggest thing.
Good deal. Anyone else have anything? If no one else has anything, we'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to adjourn.